PK in the universe. Thought I'd do a really casual video here, and I thought I'd talk about my Wii and Wii U collection for 2022. I'm shooting this in 2021 because we're closer to 2022 than anything, and plus, it looks good in the algorithm and crap. So anyways, I wanted to show off my Wii and Wii U collection. That's what is behind me here. I have like four little bins here of Wii and Wii U games. So these are my games. I want to go over what I have in this collection. I thought it'd be fun to do a Wii and Wii U video because I had done my digital Wii U collection in 2021. So I thought, why not do my Wii and Wii U physical collection in 2022? Plus, Sega CD Universe did a video just like that, and he had given me a shout out in it. So I wanted to do a video just like the one he did. So it's sort of a video response-ish, I guess. So anyways, here we go. First up, we have, what is this? The Island of Dr. Frankenstein. This game is terrible. Do not buy it. I really like, Frankenstein lore and, monster movies and stuff like that, but this is awful. Don't buy it. I wish I hadn't bought it. I spent like $5 on it. It was worth 99 cents, truly, but I spent $5 on it, sadly, on eBay, so. Next up is Deca Sports. It's kind of like Wii Sports, but from Hudson Soft, I want to say, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Hudson made this stupid thing, and this particular copy I have was water damaged at some point. I had actually taken the disc to get cleaned at Family Video before all the Family Videos closed down in 2020. Thank you, COVID. Yeah, COVID killed the video store in Illinois, so that's lame, but yeah, Deca Sports. King of Clubs. I really love Golf Story, and I thought, oh, this is a golfing game, and there's like funny characters you can play as, so I thought this might be kind of fun, and it's a mini golf game, so yeah, so that's why I got this, and I think it's probably one of those games that was like 99 cents at GameStop, so yeah, King of Clubs. Tron Evolution Battle Grids. I got this game because it's a Tron game, and I freaking love Tron, especially Tron Legacy. I don't know if I'm in the minority here, but I particularly like Tron Legacy better than the original Tron. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I actually saw Legacy before I saw the original. The original's fine, but I really prefer Legacy, but I doubt we'll ever get a third Tron movie, but man, that would be cool. I would watch the crap out of that, but anyways, yeah, Tron. There's some good beer. It's Hell or High Watermelon. It's a summer beer, but I have a lot of them left over. I got them from Super Nintendo. He's a good dude. Go check out his channel. Go check out Retronomics. But anyways, up next we got Splinter Cell Double Agent. This game is on probably better HD platforms, but it's like, ooh, it's Splinter Cell and it's 2 players. So I was like, yeah, pick that up. Why not? Up next we got our more recent purchase, and that is Rampage World Destruction. The reason I got this game is because I went to Underground Retrocade. This is just an arcade about 20 minutes from here. It's a free-to-play arcade. I went there with my son. We did a podcast episode on it, in fact. And my son Jack was just having a blast playing Rampage World Tour, and he was playing the other one. And so anyways, this actually has both like the original Rampage. It also has like the N64 version on it, which is also an arcade. So we were playing, so my son just absolutely adores this game, so I got it for him. It was like $8 I think on eBay or something, and yeah, definitely worth it. And it's the definitive version because it has more things on it than the GameCube and PS2 versions, I believe. So it's still in full screen, but anyways, you might want to play it in full screen. I think that's the best way to play it since that's the original intended aspect ratio. So yeah, Rampage Total Destruction. Up next, Rune Factory Frontier. This is a game Simon Stevens recommended I get. It's kind of like Harvest Moon, but it's kind of more of got a teenage vibe to it. And it's also a dungeon crawler. I've played a little bit of it. It's one of those games I would love to invest more time in because it's absolutely fantastic. I paid a little too much probably. I think I paid like $40 for it. I probably could have got it for less if I'd really, been patient, but I really just wanted the game, and yeah, one-player game. Up next, Excitebots Trick Racing. This is an early Wii title, Excitebots, and it's one of those games where you can actually use his motion controls use the Wii wheel with it. It's a spiritual successor to Excitebike. And speaking of that, there's also Excite Truck, which is also another spiritual successor to the Excitebike series. And you use the motion controls with the Wii and everything. It's kind of fun. Wii Fit Plus. I actually used to play this quite a little bit until I got Wii Fit U, which I'll talk about later. So, yeah. In fact, funny thing is interesting with the Wii Fit Plus, you can transfer your save file from that to this, so that's pretty neat. Up next, Rapallo Wii Fish. This was a game I got from the public library. They were selling it. You know, it was $1, so I mean, I really would need to try this out sometime. And it's a 4-player game, so that's pretty cool. Medal of Honor Vanguard. I went through a kick where I was trying to collect all the Wii shooter games I could find for dirt cheap, and this was one of them. It's actually got pretty good graphics for a Wii game. Up next, we got Far Cry Vengeance. Yeah, I was like, Vengeance. I was like, stab somebody with a Wiimote. Pretty cool. I didn't really play much of this. I haven't really much tried this out. I really need to. I'm a big fan of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. That's the only Far Cry game I really like, but I really need to try this out. The Resident Evil remake on Wii. I don't know why I still have this, honestly, because I have the PS4 version of this, so I don't actually really need this. I don't know why I have this. I mean, I guess if I wanted to use the Wiimote and Nunchuck, I could, so that's something, I guess. Up next, we got Martian Panic. This game, you know, it's a zoo game published, so you'd think it's probably shovelware and garbage, but honestly, this game is fantastic. If you like 1950s alien space shooters that are cartoony and silly and 4-player fun, arcade style shooter, check this game out. It is, I think I got it for like $3 or something. It was ridiculously cheap. Definitely worth it, and definitely worth checking out. Up next, we got Chicken Blaster. I've never played this game, but I was like, oh, a chicken shooting game or something. Cool. I don't know. Super Smash Brothers Brawl. I mean, what can I say? It's Smash Brothers, you know. Up next, Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii. Yeah, that's a game I got when it was new-ish. I don't even think that's the original case, but it's on the Nintendo Switch now. I've still never bought that Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection. I just like, you know, I've seen it used too, and I've never bit the bullet on it. I'm like, I don't want to give Nintendo my money for that crap. You know, it's just, I don't know. I can't bite the bullet on that. But Galaxy 2, the game that wasn't included in Super Mario 3D All-Star. It's kind of neat the fact that this game is 2-player, so that's something. Up next we got, well, this is not a Wii game. Super Mario History 1985 to 2010. This actually came with something. I don't remember what exactly. I think it came with Super Mario All-Stars. I never had the cardboard cover that came with this. I think these two things go together. This is actually really bad emulation, honestly. It's kind of laggy. I don't really like it. I have the Super Mario All-Stars Plus World Kart on Super NES, so I have no real incentive to play this, but it's just, you know, it's Mario. It looks cool. It's an original. It's not a player's choice, so. New Super Mario Brothers, a game I bought brand new, and I bought this brand new for my wife, or she was my girlfriend at the time. And it was a lot of fun. We played quite a bit of this, and yeah, hardly ever play it, honestly. In fact, my son has New Super Mario Bros. On Nintendo DS, and he plays the crap out of that, but we have not really explored this too much. It's New Super Mario Bros. I don't know what more to say about it. Speaking of games I've played with my son, Super Paper Mario. So when we first found out there was going to be a Paper Mario on Nintendo Switch, we were really excited for it. So in preparation for that, we were playing a little bit of this, which this plays very different than that game does, but it's still quite a bit of little fun here, you know, and it really, you know, it uses that Wiimote and stuff like that. It's a one-player game. I don't know what else to say about it. Up next, we got Donkey Kong Country Returns. This game is actually surprisingly challenging, I thought. I didn't play too much of it. I really like Tropical Freeze just a little bit better, but it's another awesome Donkey Kong Country game in the spirit of Donkey Kong Country. Prior to Mario Kart 8 being the best-selling Mario Kart game of all time, there was Mario Kart Wii. This is a game that I actually got included with my original Nintendo Black Wii that I got back in the day. I was one of the kind of people, I was a holdout. I was like, I don't want to buy the Nintendo Wii. it just doesn't interest me. I thought $250 was too expensive. So I waited down till it was $150 and came with Mario Kart Wii. So yeah, I love Mario Kart Wii. It's fantastic. It's got a lot of cool tracks. Up next, we got Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. This is a game I have not played. I don't know a single thing about it, honestly. I think it was like $4 at Savers or something, and so I was like, I better grab that. Up next, we got Alien Syndrome. Heard a lot of good things about the Sega version of this game, so I was like, ooh, I'll get this. I've still never played it. I really need to try it out. Heard it's pretty good. I must have got it really cheap, because I don't think I would have bought it if it wasn't super cheap at GameStop or something. Up next, we got a game my son at like 3 or 4 years old beat, and that's Kirby's Epic Yarn. This game is absolutely wonderful. It's incredibly charming. It has just, beautiful imagery and great soundtrack. It's super freaking easy. Like, just anybody, if you've never beat a game in your whole life, I'm confident you can beat this game. There are some levels that are kind of a little bit difficult, especially the ones where you like have to create train tracks and Kirby turns into a train. My son made me help him with those, but he can beat every single boss in this game. It's fantastic. It's a great first game for anybody who's never played a Wii before. Yeah, and it's cute and charming and awesome. Up next, we got Lego Star Wars on the Wii, the complete saga. There's going to be a new version coming out, actually, supposedly in 2022, I hear. I don't know when exactly, but the Skywalker saga is going to have even more content than this does, and they've like totally remade it. But this was a lot of fun. This was actually the very first podcast my son and I, when we started our Jack and PK co-op gaming podcast, this is the game we talked about, and we had a ball with it. We spent so many hours playing this, and Jack's gone on to go back and replay it to just unlock stuff, but we beat every mission together. And it is so much fun. It's a great co-op game, and I highly recommend it. Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars. I don't think this is going to be in the Skywalker saga, but don't quote me on that. Well, this is another game we need to try out. I don't know. I don't have anything to say about it, but Lego Indiana Jones. My son actually has this on Nintendo DS, and he's played that. That game plays very differently because the DS version makes you use the touchscreen to like blow on the touchscreen and stuff. This game doesn't do that. It actually has a 2-player option, which is pretty cool. I have not played very much of this game at all and don't have a whole lot to say about it, but it's one of those games, I would love to maybe do a podcast on this sometime, but I figured after I did finally get through that Indiana Jones game, I would want to play the second one, of course. And this looks like it has Mutt Williams in it. You can tell this was done later, and I guess it incorporates the other 3 Indiana Jones movies besides the first one. So yeah, it is what it is. Here's another Indiana Jones game that actually uses Harrison Ford's likeness, and that's Indiana Jones and this, what's it called again? The Staff of Kings. I've never played this, but it looks freaking cool. It's a 4-player game, which is just very confusing. I did not realize that until looking at this now, so. Anyway, so those are those games. All right, I got another stack. I got some more games here. Build and Race. Build and Race. This is a game I got for like $1 at GameStop. Basically, it sounds like it is. You build cars and then you race them. Up next, we got GT Pro Series. This is a game that actually was in amazing shape when I got it. I got this from Savers for like $4, and I think I probably had a coupon or something. But it plays, well, it's a racing game, and it uses the Wii Mote, as like a motion control kind of thing. The cars look very dated. This is definitely an early Wii game. Up next, I got Puss in Boots. This was a game I got from the public library for $1. I have not played it yet. I think it works. Here's a game I got for $1 at GameStop, and that's Samba de Amiga. I've heard the Dreamcast version is a lot better when you can actually use real like maracas. There's a Dreamcast maraca controller where here you use the Wiimote and stuff. I've never tried this out. I'm not a big fan of rhythm games. Up next, we got Harvest Moon Magic Melody. I'm a big fan of like Harvest Moon 64 back in the day. So, I was like, oh yeah, I'll pick this up. This looks kind of like that a little bit. This plays obviously very differently, but because it's from, many generations later. But it's also a 4-player game, interesting enough, or has a 4-player option. yeah, you unlock the hidden multiplayer mini games and stuff, so that's interesting. Up next is one of my favorite games on the Wii. It was another Simon Stevens recommendation, and that is Little King's Story. Man, I could dedicate a whole video to Little King's Story. The Little King's Story community is actually quite active on Twitter. There's a lot of retweets and stuff that go on about that. If you have a Wii and you do not have Little King's Story, do not sleep on this game. Eventually, people are going to figure out how awesome it is and how uncommon it is. It's like a Pikmin game, but it's not Pikmin. It's, you know, you play as literally a little king. You don't actually do any battling. You know, you have knights and archers and hunters and stuff to do your battling for you, and you just kind of like throw them at enemies and monsters, and it's fantastic. It's got some dark themes though. It's a T-rated game, and I don't know why, because there's some things I can kind of see why they're T-rated. I've kind of looked up. It's definitely one of those games that my son and I would love to do a podcast about, and we will at some point. I've kind of come up with different ideas of how I would do a podcast about that, but yeah, Little King's Story. If you don't have this game on your Wii collection, you need to get it. I'm telling you right now. Up next, we got Tenchu Shadow Assassins. I don't know a darn thing about this game. I just thought, oh my gosh, this looks really cool. You know, it's got like sword fighting and stuff like that, and the graphics look a little PS2-ish from the back, but it looks like it would be a lot of fun for sure. You know, it looks nice. It's one of those games I'm sure I got dirt cheap at GameStop or something. I don't really remember where I got it, but... Up next, a game I got for $6 at GameStop back in the day, Metroid The Other M. My friend Ken Tentino, Retro Complex, he did a review of this, so maybe go check that out. Yeah, Retro Complex. Go check his channel out. But he did a review of this game. I have still never played it. It's controversial. It's one of those games people like love or hate. I don't know. I don't know if it's good or not, but it looks kind of interesting. This game's a real workout if you use the motion controls, and that's Punch-Out. Yes, Punch-Out on the Wii. I've played a few rounds. I've never gotten very far in this game, but what I did play was pretty fun. Might be worth checking out. Also, it's on the Wii U eShop, if I'm not mistaken. Another game that's also on the Wii U eShop is Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. Some people consider this game the definitive way of playing Resident Evil 4. It's not HD, but though I do think it supports widescreen, you know, the 16:9 ratio. But this game has motion controls, and you can like use your Wiimote and your nunchuck to play this game, and that's kind of a fun way to play this game. So I do have the HD version on PS3, but I don't really play it that way. If I was gonna play it, I was gonna play it this way, definitely for sure, on my Wii U. So up next, we got Dead Space Extraction. This is another game I really need to get around to. Retro Complex did another review of this game as well, I believe, so might be worth checking that out. Up next, Ghostbusters the video game. Oh man. This is the more cartoony version. There's a PS2 version of this game as well. What's really kind of fun about this game is it's a co-op game as well. You can play this game in co-op, which I thought was really neat. I need to play this in co-op. This would be a fun game to play with my son, actually. And it's rated E10, unlike the more mature Ghostbusters, which has a higher rating, I believe, which is a lot scarier. I have that version on the Switch, but this version is different. It's more cartoony, and again, this has multiplayer co-op, so that's pretty cool. Up next, we got House of the Dead Overkill. I've never played this game, but I really want to play it. Up next, we got Indianapolis 500 Legends. This is another Wii racing game where you use motion controls with the Wiimote. It's kind of cool. Up next, we got Cooking with Mama Cook-Off. I don't know a thing about this game. It's one of those games I got for like $4 at Savers. Can't tell you anything about it, honestly, but I would like to try it out. It looks like fun, honestly. Looks like a fun little two-player co-op game. Up next, we got Kate West, The Vanishing Files. This is a detective game of sorts, and it has a two-player option. I get the feeling this is a little point-and-click-ish. I don't know a ton about this game. This is one of those games I got like it was dirt cheap at GameStop. It was probably one of those buy one, get one kind of things. I don't know. Up next, we got... forgive me if I pronounce this wrong. Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes. I do not know much about this game. It's a 2-player game. I got it for like 20 bucks at half price books. I don't know a ton about this. This is one of those games I've talked to people and they say it's pretty good. I can't, yeah, you don't quote me on that. Another dirt cheap find, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. Can't tell you a lot about that. I was going through a phase where I was trying to get every shooter. That's why I got a game like Call of Duty World at War. There's no real reason to own this. You know, there's better versions of the game, but I thought it was a lot of fun. Up next, we got one of my favorite Call of Duties, and that's Call of Duty Modern Warfare Reflex Edition. I actually used to play this online quite a bit, and it like lost online connectivity, but there's a way to get back online and play online matches. It was crazy, honestly, trying to play this game, and of course you got lag shooting and stuff too, because if you're playing it on the Wii U, so... But this game actually used to be more expensive than the PS3 and Xbox 360 counterparts, which is really interesting. And it still had quite an active online scene back in the day, so this game is fantastic. And if in story mode, you can do 2-player co-op, so that's pretty cool. Up next, we got No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle. I have never played any of the No More Heroes games. I think this is one of those I got really super cheap at GameStop. I don't really need it. I don't know why I have it. There's a lot of games like that where I just don't know why I have it. Now here's a game I absolutely needed, and that is Okami. I actually printed off a custom case for it because I did not like the current existing one. This is pretty darn good job I think I did on printing off this. Like, this looks authentic. I hope the camera catches the fact that this looks authentic. And I saved the original existing cover just in case I ever want to resell it, which I don't think I do. But yeah, playing this with motion controls, pointer controls, is a heck of a lot of fun. I played this for, I think I played a couple hours of this at least. It's been a while. I definitely want to revisit this game again. It was a ton of fun. Heard it's even better on the Nintendo Switch with touchscreen and everything. So yeah, Okami, definitely worth checking out. This game is the Smash Brothers of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, and that's TMNT Smash Up. This game is actually quite a lot of fun. There's a story mode, which is like 20 minutes long, but you can actually, yeah, like battle Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles characters, and there's some like black and white comic books kind of scenes. It's pretty fun. Up next, another racing game, Speed Racer. I actually really like the movie. I blame Super Nintendo actually for why I liked the movie. He kept raving about it, so I finally watched the movie. And the movie, I was like, dang, this is really good. And the game is pretty fun too. It's one of those games that you basically use the Wii wheel type controls and stuff. GoldenEye 007, the remake on Wii. I have played the PS3 version a little bit, but I've never actually tried this version out. But it's one of those games I just wanted for the collection. That's about the only reason I got it. So you go from GoldenEye to Golden Compass, another Daniel Craig thing. And I got this from the public library for $1. I don't have anything to say about it. I've never tried it out, but I always kind of wanted to. Now here's a game that nobody talks about, but I've heard good things from everybody who's ever played it. And that's Dragon Quest Swords. I really like Dragon Quest Builders. That's one of my favorite. That's my favorite Dragon Quest game of all time. I still never played Dragon Quest Builders 2, but I've always wanted to try this out. Heard really good things about it. Heard it's like a on-the-rails Dragon Quest kind of game, from what I understand. So that might be worth checking out. The graphics actually look pretty darn good for a Wii game. So yeah, Dragon Quest Swords. I've heard this is a really good party game, and that's Boom Blocks. Oh man, Boom Blocks. I've never played this, but everybody I've ever talked to has said it's really great. It's one of those I might just set aside here because I actually want to go play this. Seriously, I mean, yeah. In fact, there's this little sticker on it that says that's Parents' Choice Gold Award. So I thought that's kind of interesting. Here's another game this is a sequel to a game I don't even have, and that's Battalion Wars 2. I've never played the first Battalion Wars, so I've never felt motivated to play 2, but I have it because I got it for like $4 at Savers. Here's a game I found it in an antique store that is it's one of those games I think is kind of rare, but not entirely expensive yet, and that's Zack and Wiki. Zack and Wiki is kind of an interesting game. I played it for a few minutes. What can I say? It's about this pirate guy, and it's like, but they're like air pirates, airships and stuff. And he's got a monkey friend, and he uses the Wii motion controls, and you point at the screen and stuff. A lot of that going on. Yeah, it's fine. Now this is a game that I think is on PC. I want to say it's called Dawn of Discovery. It has a different name, and I don't remember what that name is honestly. But yeah, it's a real-time strategy game. It's pretty fun. We're getting towards the end of the Wii collection. We're going to move on to the Wii U very soon, but I have just a few more Wii games left. Up next, we got the other chicken game, Chicken Shoot. I don't know much of anything about Chicken Shoot, to be honest. We got Wii Sports, Link's Crossbow Training, Real Steel. This is a game I've never played. Rayman Origins. Rayman Origins is a game I initially played on PS3 because that's a game I own digitally, and it's cool. I found this actually in a red Wii that I bought. Wii Play, Wii Party, Sonic Colors, which has of course been re-released. Wii Music, Arcade Shooting Gallery, The Conduit. I've heard a lot of good things about this game. It's a shooter game. Heathcliff, The Fast and the Furriest. Real Heroes Firefighters. I think I put this in to make sure it worked. That's about all I've ever done with it. Mini Ninjas. This was a game I got at Family Video before they closed down. Back to the Future, the game. This is a game I played a crap ton on PS3 and downloaded each individual episode as they came out back in the day. Epic Mickey. This game's kind of hard for a kid. A kid should not be playing this game. That's what I learned from my son playing it. Captain America Super Soldier. This is a game, well, I love Captain America. Captain America is my favorite Marvel superhero, so I had to get this game when I saw it. Up next is Mad World. This is a game I feel like I bought 3 or 4 times because I'd always find it like insanely cheap. Wario Land Shake It. Man, this game it's pretty good. Wario Land Shake It. What can I say? It's just like any Wario Land game out there, but it has that neat feature of you need to shake the Wii remote to do certain things. It's been a while since I played it. I think I played it when I first got it, but I haven't played it since. Now, I've kind of rushed through those Wii games, so, tell me what Wii games that you really like in the comments section. Let me know. What are some of the Wii games you like, or what are some Wii games you think I really need in my collection? So let's go on to the Wii U collection here. First up, we got Mario Kart 8. This is a game I own on Switch. There's really no need for me to own this game, but I got it at Family Video before Family Video closed, and I got it for $1, so I had to get it. Super Mario Maker was the same way. This was another Family Video find I got for $1. I actually have the Super Mario Maker bundle for Wii U, so I own the game digitally, but it's nice to have a physical copy just in case, something we're at, who knows. New Super Mario Bros. U. I have this version. I got this version for I think it was $10 or $20. I got it for $20 at GameStop back in the day. I also got New Super Mario 3D World for $10 at the time. Yeah, so I spent like $30 total for both those games together because I bought them together. And that was the time when this game was getting the Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe version on Switch, and I felt like, oh, I'll show those people, I don't know, but that's somewhere around there. Oh man, I missed a Wii game. This Wii game is really terrible, and don't buy it. And it's called Heavenly Guardian. Honestly, I want to do a podcast actually about this. This game looks like it belongs on the Super NES, but it plays just horrendously. I don't know how to describe it. It's not very good, but. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. This was a game I think I got it for like $13. I've still never bought the Switch version, but this game is fantastic. I highly recommend it if you don't have it. You can't buy it digitally anymore. They never put it back on the Wii U eShop, and that's super shady. Pokken Tournament. This is a game I also got at Family Video for a super reasonable price. Yeah, it was like $1. I got it for $1 at Family Video. I could not resist that. This is just the amiibo, but for Twilight Princess HD, I have the game in the other bin that's over there, so I'll show off that in just a second. Yeah, Twilight Princess HD. I freaking love this game. Twilight Princess is my favorite 3D Zelda game. Can't say enough about it. Want to do a whole actual video about it at some point. I just love that it's the dark, adult Zelda game we wanted on GameCube that also came on the Wii and now is on the Wii U in HD and has an additional sequence where you can play as Wolf Link and it's like a Trials kind of thing, but it's an exclusive level that's only on this version. Definitely worth getting if you don't have it in your Wii U collection, and it's not on the Switch at the time of this recording, so, and I think it wouldn't be as good on the Switch, to be honest. Other games that aren't on the Switch, we got Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. I have a weird relationship to Wind Waker. On one hand, I actually don't really care for this game at all, but I absolutely adore Toon Link. I know that doesn't make sense. How can you really like this? I think this character just shows more emotion than any version of Link ever, honestly, and he's just charming as heck. I just don't like the gameplay. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. Wii Fit U. I talked about this earlier, how you can transfer your Wii Fit profile to your Wii Fit U, which is pretty cool. There's also a pedometer that comes with it, which is pretty awesome. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I have this game on Switch as well, and the Switch version is really good. The Wii U version is also really good. It doesn't matter which version you get. You're probably going to have an interesting time. It's a good open world game. I don't know, it's not the best Zelda game. It's not one of my favorite Zelda games. I know a lot of people absolutely think it's their favorite Zelda game, but I mean, it can get a little tedious and get a little, I don't know. I like it. I like the graphical style, and I played a lot of it. I think I invested over 30, 40 hours in it at some point, but yeah, it's still not my favorite Zelda game, but it's good. I enjoyed it. I don't hate it, don't love it, kind of, yeah. Pikmin 3, a game I still left sealed and I still need to open and play. I have some more things to say about Pikmin later, but I really want to play this at some point, and I plan and intend to do so. It's on the backlog, if I had a backlog, which I don't. The NES Remix Double Pack. Man, everybody talks about how we wish we had a SNES remix on the Switch, and I would love to see that too. This is fun. I don't know what else to say about it. I have the 2DS, 3DS version of it as well, the Ultimate Remix. Splatoon, a game people are still playing online in 2022 as far as I know, and it's so much freaking fun. And it has a 2-player versus mode that you can actually play locally, unlike the Switch version on the Splatoon 2 where you need 2 different cartridges, which I just think is so lame, but this game is fantastic. My son really enjoyed it. Lego Batman 3, it's another Lego game. Lego games are awesome, you gotta love it. Lego Avengers, another game I got for like $1, I think, at when Family Video closed. Lego City Undercover, I think I got it for like $5 at GameStop. I really need to play this one. It's super cheap and affordable fun. It's supposed to be like the Grand Theft Auto of Lego games. Mass Effect 3. I always have problems trying to play this game, and I think it has something to do with my soundbar. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't play well for me. Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams Director's Cut. My wife got me this. I have the Switch version, which is the Ultimate Edition, which is supposed to be a better version, but you know, Gianna Sisters, man, it's one of those games that people buy on like every platform known to man. The Wonderful 101, a game you wouldn't have imagined would come to other platforms, but it's come to like every other platform, but was for the longest time a Wii U exclusive. Shovel Knight. I used to have the 3DS version of this game, but I sold it, you know, because I realized this is the only version I really want to play anyways. And yeah, and of course I have all the DLC for it, even the King of Cards one and all that crap. And yeah, love Shovel Knight. It's an indie darling, you know. Ninja Gaiden Razor's Edge. I've never played this game. Always wanted to. I think I played some of the 3D Ninja Gaiden games before on Xbox a long time ago. Never tried this one out. I really need to. Zombie U. Everybody says this is the definitive zombie experience. Like playing it on PlayStation 4 or whatever is just not the same. And this game really takes advantage of that the Wii U gamepad. So yeah, heard nothing but good things about this one, but I just haven't had time to try it out, honestly. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. A lot of people say this is the definitive version of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And I love it. I love playing it on the gamepad, actually. That was the way I used to play a crap ton of this online. This was a pawn shop find. Wipeout 3. I don't know why I had this. This is not a good game, and I probably should not have it in my collection. This was a game I got at Walmart, and it was brand new at the time for like $9, and that's Runbow Deluxe Edition. I tried it for a few minutes. I don't know. I didn't really care for it. I don't know if I should sell that or what. This game is 99 cents, but it gives you like $100 worth of fun, I'm telling you right now, and that's Nintendo Land. This is a great party game. It's a great two-player multiplayer game. You can play some games solo, but some games you have to have at least 2 players. And it's a game my son and I have had hours of fun with, especially like Pikmin Adventure, which is a mini game. He has played the crap out of that, and we love to. Oh, the Mario Chase game is a lot of fun. What's the game called again? The Legend of Zelda Battle Quest, which is a co-op Zelda game, and you play with like me-type figures, and that look like Link or whatever, and one person plays like the crossbow and the other's got the sword. So much freaking fun. Definitely this game is worth way more than 99 cents, even though that's what I paid for it. It's $100 worth of fun, I'm telling you right now. Lego Dimensions. I actually have the big box for this too, somewhere around here. I don't know where it's at, but and I actually have the Lego build set you actually build. I don't know a lot about it. It's Lego Dimensions. It's the 2 Scribblenauts games I have. Never played either one of them. Don't have anything to say about them. The Star Fox games. I've never tried Star Fox Guard. I tried Star Fox Zero. I could not figure out the controls for anything. It's one of those, I'm going to try to revisit it at some point, but it gets a lot of flack for the controls, and I see why. It's not very friendly to people who are beginners from my experience with it anyways. Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. I actually just recently got Old Smash Brothers Ultimate on Switch. A friend of mine actually gave me a download code for that, and I've been playing that quite a bit. I have not played this very much at all, honestly. I think I played about 20 minutes of it. Yeah, it's Smash Brothers on Wii U. What can I say? This is a game I just talked about before, and that's Super Mario 3D World. My son really enjoys this. We've talked about doing a podcast about it. In fact, he just said something about it the other day. He's like, I want to play Cat Mario, Dad. Yeah, Cat Mario is a blast, and I got it for $10. Can't complain. Shantae, Half Genie Hero. I actually bought this for my wife. I thought she might like it because it's a side-scrolling game. She really likes side-scrolling games. In fact, I want to get into that. Yoshi's Woolly World. Man, I think we spent my wife and I together have spent like 40 hours on this game, and my son too. I think we've all spent over 40 hours on this game. It is, to me, one of the best Yoshi games ever made, if not the best, honestly. I tried the demo for Crafted World on Switch, didn't like it. Really like this game. I can't say enough about it. It's got a mellow mode, which is kind of like the easy mode, which everybody seems to like to play on in my house, and Yarn Yoshi, the Wii U Yarn Yoshi. I always say Yarn Yoshi with the Wii U logo on is my spirit animal. But yeah, if you've never played this game, I seriously recommend getting this game. If you own a Wii U, you need this game. It's fun, it's charming. In a lot of ways, it's a spiritual successor to Kirby's Epic Yarn. If you don't have this game, highly recommend it. Seriously, get it. And now we're on to some of the last games on the Wii U, and that's Darksiders War Master Edition. I remember for the longest time people told me this is going to be the very last Wii U game. People were saying it for longer than I can remember. And then I think Axiom Verge came out. I have that game digitally, so I never felt incentivized to buy it physically. But then there's Shakedown Hawaii. Yeah, Shakedown Hawaii. I did an entire unboxing of this video, so go check that out. It's got a color instruction manual. Yeah, so those are my Wii and Wii U collection. This has been a really long video. So if you guys actually made it through this entire video, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you all have a great day. Thanks again. Bye.